We are keeping up tradition of me reviewing all of the Major League goalkeepers, and in this one today we have a 94 rated team of the season, cheeky Keylor Navas. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. Now, straight off the bat, let's have a discussion. Did Navas deserve a team of the season, or should Lille's goalkeeper have got it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, straight up, in regards to FIFA, I've used plenty of Navas items this year. We obviously had his Player of the Month recently, he's had a few specials, and as I say, I have tried them out. I haven't got along with them that well, so I am interested to see how I get along with this team of the season card. But straight off the bat, he's not at a good height for a goalkeeper. I'm fully aware 6'1" isn't like short or anything, but for a goalkeeper, I don't know what it is. But for me personally, like, if they're not over 6'3", like, they don't tend to perform all that well, with Edison, I think, being the exception, because I believe he's 6'2". But nonetheless, we're going to give him a go and give him a fair shot, and hopefully he'll surprise me and do a really, really good job. In the comment section down below, let me know who is your go-to goalkeeper for League One sides. I don't think there are too many, like, high-rated options this year, so yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will be interested to see how this Navas does get on. Will he be useful, or is he ultimately going to end up being SBC food? And to be fair, that is what most team of the season goalkeepers have ended up as so far. I've got to be honest, not many of them have impressed me so far, and a lot of them have actually been quite disappointing. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a future video. Maybe I'll rank all the team of the season goalkeepers at some point in the future. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's talk about Navas. So on his card stats, he's got some really nice attributes, especially in the diving and reflexes department, which is great. Also, he's got a nice bit of speed about him for a keeper as well. A couple of traits as well, which hopefully will benefit him in game. And let me just pull up his reaction stat. He has got 84 reactions, and obviously, like I say, every single goalkeeper review, that reaction stat stays the same on every single special card, which is frustrating. But it is what it is. We're not going to, discuss that again. But, yeah, as I say, on paper, aside from the height, I think the card looks good. Let's now get into some games and ultimately give him a test. Let's see how we get on with Keylor Navas in between the sticks. In this one, Navas is going to be up against a bunch of team of the season items. As you can see, he does have Lozano and Cuadrado off chem, but still, they're pretty damn good without, being on full chem. Especially in this game where chemistry, as long as you've got, more than 5, just really doesn't matter. How's that ball got into the box? Oh my god. What a horrible way to start. I mean, I don't blame Navas, but whoa, what a horrible way to lose your clean sheet. Tried to clear the ball, just wouldn't, and ball ends up just getting deflected in. Lozano is just so quick in this game. He's an absolute nightmare to try and contain. Left-footed strike, in the end comfortably saved by Navas. Interesting. Not the most convincing save, that. That really could have just fell to the path of the opposition, which would have been very unfortunate. Navas with a big hoof up the field. Mbappe will, of course, get on the end of this because there is absolutely nobody in sight. And there's half-time. So, despite a disastrous start, we lead at the break 3-1. And Navas, to be fair, has recovered well from losing his clean sheet. Well, Keylor Navas had nothing to do in the second half, so we're going to move on to the next game pretty swiftly. But, yeah, not a bad opening display, I guess. Once again, shame about the clean sheet, but for the rest of the game, did make a couple of saves, so obviously that was nice. Another fun day at the office for Navas, this time up against a Harry Kane and Jamie Vardy, obviously of the team of the season variety. Oh, ball's in behind, but Navas wise to that one. Oh, that's a very unfortunate bounce. Hazard will get the shot away, and that's a really nice save, actually, by Keylor Navas. Very acrobatic, but job done. Happy days. Well, this is not ideal in the slightest. Harry Kane, of all people, in behind. Goes inside with a pass, and Jamie Vardy scores. And honestly, the shot wasn't the best, but in those kind of situations, the keepers don't really get to them. Although that shot was not exactly in the corner. Navas's first half has been, entertaining to say the least. He's actually made a couple of good saves, which is nice. Obviously did lose the clean sheet, which is unfortunate, but to be honest, he's been alright so far, so happy days. Kane's out wide. Oh, that's unfortunate, and in the end, it's a well-worked goal by the opposition, which I can't blame the goalkeeper for that one at all. Oh, he's surely offside. I mean, Navas has made a terrific save, even though he's offside. Falls into the box. What's going to happen here? Navas just ends up claiming with ease. There's a chance now to hoof the ball up the field, and Mbappe will give chase, but the goalkeeper's going to come collect that with plenty of time. Not the best clearance, but you know what? We will take it. And that's full time. Happy days. Did concede 3 in that game. Did also make a couple of nice saves, but ultimately an okay performance from Navas. In this one for Mr. Keylor Navas, he's going to be up against an Mbappe and just some other really, really good attackers as well. But this team certainly isn't as strong as some previous ones we've faced. Navas goes along with the clearance, and that is a big hoof. And Ben Yedder, oh! I just went for the first time chip, and that's a shame. I should have controlled it and gone for the shot, but what a pass that was from Navas. Not an ideal chance. Oh, good goal. No keeper saving that right in the corner. Nice pass by Keylor Navas there, putting us right on a counter-attack once more. Shot, nice save from Navas. Don't know why he shot from such distance. He still had a bit more time, but nonetheless, nice stop from the goalkeeper. Ball's whipped in. Oh, I was not feeling confident there. I was hoping he would naturally come for the ball, but not to be. Thought Navas was okay in that game. Was a bit unfortunate with the shot that went into the back of net. I mean, no goalkeeper saving that. It was well placed, but other than that, made some good saves and yeah, did okay, I guess. Nice team for the opposition in this one. I believe everyone in this team is team of the season, aside from Mendy, who is actually just a non-informed. So yeah, nice team. Oh, he's done so well to get past me there. Keeper. What the hell is going on there? How did that not get claimed? Oh, please someone get to that. What is going on? Was not... What is going on here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wow. What a mess. But eventually the goal is stopped. Chaos. Chaos. He's gone for the cross here. Keeper, just claim that please. You've had me worried with a few crosses so far, but thank you for catching that one. Ball's whipped in. This keeper does not like to come for crosses in the slightest. Oh, that was not the best clearance, but Navas now has to deal with it and hoofs it upfield. Oh, how has Ben Yedder got to that? Ridiculous. Another game for Keylor Navas, another couple of saves added to his tally. Made a couple of nice ones in that game once more, but I've got to be honest, just don't feel confident with him between the sticks. Okay then, some games out the way with this Keylor Navas. What do we make of this cheeky item? I'll say two things. One, I don't think he was as bad as I was maybe expecting him to be. But I also don't think I'll ever use his card again in Ultimate Team. Not in a game anyway. I'll probably will put him in an SBC at some point. But yeah, I don't think I will use him, unfortunately. As I say, I don't think he was terrible. And in my head when I was first doing this review, I did think he was going to be horrible. But he wasn't horrible. But he's also not good. So just off the back of that, as I say, I can't really advise using him. He just... obviously lacks in the height. He doesn't feel too convincing, especially when like crosses are being put into the box, and obviously the cautious with crosses trait does come into play there, and that can be quite problematic, as you saw with some of the clips. Like when I was actually playing the games, I did forget that he had that trait, so when crosses were coming in, I'm like, oh my god, why is he not coming towards the ball? Obviously it's because of that. So yeah, that's very, very frustrating. Like in terms of like shot stopping from like close range, he's actually not bad at all, and he is pretty quick to react to those kind of situations, but his handling of shots isn't as good compared to some other goalkeepers. And yeah, anything near the corners, like remotely, it's in the back of the net. And I know that's the case with like, you know, a lot of goalkeepers, but with this guy, especially with him being one of the shorter-ish goalkeepers, he's just got absolutely no chance against well-placed shots, which once again, I know most goalkeepers don't, but this guy just really no chance at all. I will say though, I did like his distribution. As you saw in the footage, he actually did play through some really, really nice passes, which was obviously really, really good. And as I say, from close range, he can make some really nice stops. But ultimately, he's not a goalkeeper that I ended up having a lot of confidence in. And Yeah, that is unfortunate. In terms of team of the season goalkeepers though, like, he wasn't as disappointing as someone like a Donnarumma, who I did expect to be good, but still, like I said, this just isn't a card that I can see myself using ever again, actually, in a game. So on that basis, I just can't advise you guys to pick this card up for use as well. Ultimately, I believe he will just be SBC food in this year's game. I'm sure there will be, you know, a minority of people who think, yeah, he's really, really good, but that happens with every goalkeeper card. There's always one person who says, oh, he's the best goalkeeper in the game for me, and there's also someone who's going to say, this is the worst goalkeeper in the game for me. I don't think this guy's anywhere near the best. I also don't think he's anywhere near the worst, but yeah, he's just below average. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on the 94 rated Navas. Unfortunately, a thumbs down from me. If you have enjoyed the video or just found it useful, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the item, and do subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And also do look out for the fact that I'll probably do, you know, a team season goalkeeper rankings video at some point in the future as well. And in that video, we'll obviously compare all the blue goalkeepers available in the game. As I say, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.